This is the Jumpstart Initiative, taking over Northbrook Student Radio with Roar, empowerment through communication.
Meow.
In this edition of Roar Radio, we have a special report about WOW, the Worthing World of Words Festival, with Melody Bridges.
Thank you for having me. I'm very pleased to be here to talk to you about the Worthing WOW, and of course Roar is a really important and exciting part of the WOW Festival. In total there's 40 events, which is extremely ambitious for Worthing, but hopefully a very exciting thing for Worthing Town. So from the 15th to the 22nd there'll be 4 to 6 events happening per day in 14 venues across the whole of Worthing. And you hopefully have seen the WOW signs everywhere. The WOW, which is standing for World of Words, which encapsulates all of the different activities, whether it's plays, books, films, and also public debates as well. And that's obviously where we cross over into Roar.
And so what sort of events can people expect to see at the festival WOW?
Well, I'd like to think that there's something for everybody in the WOW Festival, because there's events for children. We've been doing workshops in 20 schools across the whole of the area. And so lots of the young people around the whole of Worthing hopefully have been excited by the idea of storytelling. So there's lots of activities for children. There's activities for people who like plays and theatres, shows. For example, the new play competition, Scripted 4, which led to 4 brilliant plays being chosen. And that's our launch event, really, on the first night, on the 15th of June, is Scripted 4. And if you like theatre, of course, Simon Brett and Judy Upton are brilliant playwrights who have come together to share their work on the Wednesday night. And there's also, obviously, if you like film and filmmaking, there was a short film competition, and we had lots and lots of entries from across the whole of the South Coast, and they're currently shortlisting those too. So, and books, of course, if you like books or if you like writing, there's activities like graphic storytelling, graphic novel course, there's a writer's retreat, all kinds of things if you like being creative yourself. So essentially it's an excuse to get creative. If you're a cultured person and you're interested in making stuff happen or making stuff up and being involved, that's what WOW is all about.
So there's, in other words, there's tons to do.
There are tons to do, that's right.
I've seen you with some interesting characters as well, sort of, that have been coming into Worthing. How have you found sort of talking about WOW Festival, and sort of why did you start it?
I think the WOW Festival became about because there were a lot of really interesting groups and talented individuals, and I didn't feel that there was enough of an opportunity to bring those people together and share that talent. So to a certain extent it's about looking back to the fact that there's an amazing history in Worthing in terms of Jane Austen and Oscar Wilde and all these amazing literary figures being here, but there's also a lot of really talented people here now, and we wanted to do something for them. So with all these competitions, that's been a way to kind of connect with really talented people in film, in plays, perhaps more with music next year. I'd be quite interested in developing some areas about music, and then obviously in terms of the new generation, doing things for young people's competitions, and encouraging them to come forward with their stories as well.
It is. It's like sort of creating history. We're talking about Oscar Wilde and all these other characters, but then we've got great characters like Jimmy Pearson and other script writers and stuff. So it's a great platform for...
Yes, well, we're obviously like standing on the shoulders of giants. We're connecting that thread of history, and we're celebrating the past. And like I said, from some of the workshops we've done with young people, they've just been so impressed to hear about Pam Weaver, someone who's very widely published, actually being as part of our workshop. And then the children are like, oh, I'm part of this workshop too. I made a story, and then their stories are going to be performed by professional storytellers. So that hopefully gives them a sense of validity and a sense of pride in both themselves and in the town.
So this is going to be the first year that WOW has been ever existed. So not to think too far ahead, but is there sort of what's going to happen in the development of WOW between now and sort of between after the festival and next year?
That's a really good question. Thank you, Joel. Yeah, we would absolutely love for WOW to be an annual event. And as part of that, we would then perhaps run some of our competitions through the year, and that would lead up to the actual kind of festival itself. And there are also things that have come from this festival that are still to be finished. So, for example, from all of the children's work, we're going to publish a book of all the children of Worthing stories. So that we have to finish that obviously post-festival. And from the Scripted 4 competition, which Theatre Akimbo has run, there's going to be one play which is chosen as the sole winner, and then that's going to have a full-scale production at the Connaught Theatre. So that's quite an amazing thing. The theatre are investing in new talent, I think, and that's important too, to say to people, wow, let's encourage you as an emerging writer to go on and develop your work.
Because Worthing Theatres are a partner in the festival, is that right?
That's right. I don't think it would have been possible to really do this festival without some of the help they've given on marketing, and also in allowing us to be in some of those spaces and trying something new. It's an experiment. We hope it might work.
Because some of those events are happening at the Connaught, aren't they?
That's right. Some of the events are in the Connaught Theatre, in the smaller Connaught space, what used to be called the Ritz, but now it's called the Connaught Studio. And our big family day is at the Pavilion Theatre itself, which is an enormous space, but we're going to fill it with crazy, wild, inspiring things for children to go mad with. And it's going to be very exciting.
So where can people who are listening find out where they can get tickets or find out all the dates and the roster of events?
Well, I think that the idea of going to the Worthing Wow website would be a really good idea, which is www.worthingwow.co.uk. And the brochures are all around town. There are flyers places as well. And obviously the box office of the Connaught Theatre is a great resource too. So they'll know what's going on. So we'll have a Wow Hub there. Visit Worthing has been really helpful as well. Actually, the Tourist Information Centre on the seafront have also been a really good source of support and very encouraging. So we'll have a big display there soon too.
Cool. So people should be able to find out easily what's going on and when and where.
Tweet us, ask us at Worthing Wow, because we're happy to interact. And so many people are coming forward who are saying, I'm a poet, I'm a storyteller, I'm an actor, how can I get involved? And I'm as much as possible trying to get them involved this year. And if not, I'm saying, stay in touch, because I'd love to work with you again next year.
Great. Well, you can find out more about WOW from the website. And choose an exciting event to go to, or 2 or 3 or 4, or maybe go to all 40.
Every single event, absolutely. Try and go to 40 events in 1 week. We're definitely trying to get people to go to at least 4 of our literary cafes, and if they go to all 4 and they get proof that they've been to 4 of the cafes in town, then they could be entered for a competition. But yeah, you're right, maybe we need some overall prize if you make it to all 40.
Yeah, like a marathon.
Something. Yes.
Well, thanks for coming in and talking to us on Northbrook Radio. So, yeah, if you want to find out more about WOW, go to the website. It's all there.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3!
To find out more about RAW, go to www.jumpstartinitiative.org.uk/RAW, ROAR. Or check out our Facebook page at Facebook/Jumpstart Initiative.